Previously on Friends and Rivals.
Who could tell? Ukatoa.
Jacob wanted you to pop out of the ceiling tile.
I think we're making him laugh too much. Freaked out, not laughing.
That was on the outtakes.
Welcome to Friends and Rivals Universe's podcast. We're here to make an announcement, I guess. I'm Jacob. I'm here with Zach. I'm here with Josh. And we're here with Tam. Guys,
Hello.
What's the announcement?
Hey, we're going to Worlds. We'll be there. You can say hi. That's the announcement,
Going
right?
to Worlds! We're going to be at Worlds at Lake Buena.
Next week.
We're going to be there tomorrow. We're going to be there for a full week. I forgot what the venue was called. Lake Buena Vista? Sheraton?
Lake Sheridan, Lake.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
That
Or
sounds
land.
right, and nobody will fact check you in chat, so
Yeah.
just roll with it.
Yeah.
Actually,
You
hold
can't
on.
be wrong.
I think I was right. Sheraton Lake.
Because I have the hotel. It's the Sheridan Lake Buena Vista, Orlando.
Hey, a broken clock is right
You're
twice a day. Hell yeah.
You're so sick. Crushed
The
it.
amount of people that I've seen ask, is Worlds this week or next week is very funny to me.
Oh, it's next.
I would just think it's the wrong weekend. Yeah.
I'm giving my wife the greatest Valentine's Day gift I could give her by going to World and leaving her the hell alone. Not a joke.
I think it's very cool that Worlds is on 2 holidays.
Wait, do you
The Monday is President's Day. I only had to take 3 PTO days for this.
I don't get
So-
President's Day off.
Oh.
My girlfriend shop doesn't like the presidents either.
Oh,
Uh,
holy crap. That's
the real
awesome.
announcement.
Yeah, yes. The real announcement. Tam, do you want to do it?
Yeah.
I wanna do it.
For sure. I was gifted this really nice hat. Oh. All right.
Whatever could it be?
Officially joining team final round.
Hey-o.
Yay. I knew getting this hat like 2-3 years ago was gonna be so worth it.
It was
I think it's
It's the long
con.
con.
Moving with me 3 separate times.
You're packing
Always
everything
looking
up.
at it and being like, does this one go? He'll never know. He'll never know. But yeah, officially joining team final round, tanking their world's percentage until the LCQs, in which case we're getting first and then we're winning all of worlds. Because it is the perfect start of a Cinderella story. Just the perfect start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we get everybody, we're like actually half of the top 16.
Yep.
The entire top 4, and then we're like, guys, what do we do?
Listen, as long as I get the Godzilla card, I don't give a shit what place it is.
Dice rolling for first place, right?
Wait, we can't do that. I don't think we can do that. Hold on.
You know, in the wonderful game of Survivor, they all start as teams, and when the shit hits the fan, they do eventually become single entities. Card games are essentially Survivor, right?
Yeah.
He's got a point.
Fair.
He's got a point. We're just gonna start we all take off the jerseys, and it's just like fucking knife fight, just like.
Well, as long as we can do it like in a wrestling ring, it'll be fine.
Ooh.
Like you make a real show of it. We set it up, have cameras everywhere. We have walk-on music for everything else. It'll be a good time.
And then the camera spans out, and you hear like the music of the guy in a baseball cap comes out and puts out a torch. One of those pissed with the open flame of the venue.
Speaking of walkout music, don't you think it's kind of lame that there's like no pomp and circumstance for the players at Worlds?
Is there nothing? What do you mean? There's nothing.
I mean, last year there
media day or
wasn't,
anything?
right?
Yeah.
We haven't been told about a media day this year, but last
no
year,
shot there's a media day. No shot.
yeah.
No shot.
No one gives a at their 64. Fuck you, Andrew.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, there's
People are going to be
There's
more
no
excited
shot.
to see Andrew Holder at Worlds than any of us.
Wait, hold on. That might be true. That's
I qualified when it was the hardest thing to do.
Don't crash out at chat. They're monkeys on keyboards. I love you, Andrew, but yeah. I do think. I mean, speaking of worlds and pomp and circumstance, are you happy? Are you happy that? Sorry. Are you excited for Worlds because of Nationals being a preview?
If we had the world, I was at Nats, so I can't really say. But all I got to see was what showed up on stream. And if I had to play 8 to 9 rounds of Worlds from what I saw on stream, I would not be a happy camper. But mostly because I just don't like Recovery Girl. And I have to deal with Zach playing it all the time.
True.
I watched George play it, and then the Top Cuts play it, and it was the worst thing I ever saw.
I get to actually play games at this event, so I'm happy for that. I don't have to run events or work behind the counter.
I guess what I mean by that is we were talking about pomp and circumstance and just like the pageantry that was Nationals, right? And obviously, like you can't really speak to that, but the other two can. What are your guys' thoughts on how Josh's? I mean, this is the first official Josh tournament, right? Like this is it. Nats was the first one. Worlds is the next one. Do you think it's going to be better? Do you think it's going to be more of the same? What do you think?
I think the LCQ and Festival will probably be like a little more hype. I think Worlds is going to be honestly shoved off into a corner and forgotten about.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you feel that way?
The fact that it was originally going to be closed, the way that it's structured, it's just there's no unique format. It's just 64 people show up, play some random Swiss rounds, and then there's a top cut. There's nothing real special about it. It's just like a small to medium sized tournament, or for our game, it's a big tournament. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of the hype is going to be around the stuff happening in the bigger room. We'll see though.
Jacob, thoughts?
I guess it really depends. We know that there's no media day, as Lenoco has posted in our chat officially. But I don't know. It depends on how the stream setup is, how much freedom like certain people have to like record throughout the day and stuff. It does feel what's the word? Not shoved into a corner, but it does feel a little more like low key, less exciting,
like,
less.
You think like siloed, like just siloed off more
Not
than anything else?
More like there's less production involved, so it doesn't feel as big. You know what I mean? Like if we're wrong and there's like a stage where we're supposed to be playing, like whoever's on stream is on an actual stage and stuff, like kind of like I don't know. Maybe it'll be different, but I don't know.
So like even last year though,
Lack of
you guys,
that was the word. Sorry,
Josh, y'all were both. All of you were at the LCQ last year. You were all at the events that were going on while we were playing Worlds. We were just often like we were next to you, right? But we were in a separate room. Half the time, there was no interaction. There was no announcement. The tournament ran so long that by the time Nick won, everybody had already been kicked out. Like the people that got to celebrate with Nick had to sneak back in, basically.
which we did.
Sure.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I've been watching too much Suits.
I will say.
I think outside of the Worlds tournament itself, the Worlds Festival, I think will be a great time. Even building off of what they had last year, maybe even having streams up so that we can watch any of the World streams while you're there at the Worlds Festival. Those are some winners they had last year. They should probably carry over. They had good ideas. Even revealing the alternate. I think it was the alternate secret rares, right? They had that for Yu Hakusho last year.
No, they just
And the
revealed the
chromes.
secret rares.
And the chromes.
They just revealed the secret rares. Like, it was such a cool moment last year. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm actually really excited about this story. We had some of the devs like Tim Freelieb and J Ray. They had decks of Yu Yu Hakusho, and they were playing them, and then they revealed secret rares on the stream, and then went, "Oh, cool!" And then they took cards out of their deck box and then slotted them into the deck, so then you could play against the secret rares. That was very cool. I don't think that there's not that much coordination since we have boxes to open at the event this time, but it'd be really cool if they showed the secret rares and they kind of did that same thing, because that was such a hype moment.
mean, obviously, like Josh and marketing, they all have to. I'm sure they have to have a ton of hoops to like jump through, right? Josh and Matt, and like getting Paul and Samir to sign off on shit, just like is difficult. But it really feels like were all three of you in the room year one at Nats when Barrett won, when it was Barrett versus Tim on the final stage, and there were 50 people sitting down, and I watched Aspera bet $100 to Garrett Brett that Barrett was gonna win, and Garrett goes, "There's no shot. Tim Keefe has got this." And I like the handshake happened this far from my face, and then as checks were happening and as games were being counted up, Aspera, who was one of the people at the company, would come out and go, "I told you, Garrett Brett, that Barrett's my boy. He's got this." And then he wouldn't show up when Tim gets game 2 and two turns or whatever, and Garrett would stand up and be like, "Where are you at now?" Like that didn't happen this past weekend. There was like a general announcement that Travis won, and then we all went about our business or whatever. We didn't have that energy in the air, and that energy could be 10 times palpable for Worlds. If not for us in the theater, us in the room, but then for the people at home. Right? There should be interviews happening every round, and there should be an actual stage that the stream matches are on. You could put the rest of the top like there's so many small little things that you could do to just raise the level of the event and have some amount of energy exist that I think are so easy to do. And Josh, I know you're watching the Friends and Rivals podcast here on twitch.tv/Final Round Game Shop. Please, I'm begging you. You got 2 weeks, my guy. Go get a projector. Go get a projector and put the Twitch stream on for us to watch at the venue.
Hey,
there's no extra information. There's literally none.
I can also just bring a projector.
You watched a football game last time.
I can bring a projector. Just say I'm actually gonna bring a projector just in case.
It's not your job. It's not
I
your
don't
job.
care.
That's very cool as a community member to do. It's not your job. It's not your job.
Yeah, but
It's not your job.
I know there's
By the end of
60.
it, so who knows?
I know there's like 64 people this year, and so it would take a while, but there should be some level of like introduction to the people too. It should be an ordeal before Worlds starts. If they're doing deck checks before the tournament or whatever, there should be in the main hall where everyone is at before any of the side events start, right? Introducing our top 64 players in the world. And run through people, have them come out. It may be too much to do intro music for everybody, like a big wrestling spectacle, because there's so many people, but
Save that for top cuts. Save that for top cuts. Like that's
so
fine.
like I know that they're taking pictures of us at deck check.
oh boy,
Chris will
that's
find
for the stream, right? But like, I don't know.
It would be awesome
Even
to have
last year when it
player
was
cards that give you their stats for the year. Oh boy, my ratios would be terrible.
I don't even know my
How'd you
stats
get
are
in? Did you get on a bunch of points? Did you grind local qualifiers? A 6 stat, Jacob, would be I went to 30 local qualifiers.
Yeah.
That's a 6
wait.
stat.
I have
Right? Like that could be on your card.
It's
could be on your card.
Tam. It's
Wow, I think I went to 10. The only ones in my state. They're all on the same day.
I think we moved 30 in season 2.
Yeah. There were so many points in season 2. We had so many stores to go to. Oof.
I mean, there was so much traveling, and then season 3 hit. I think all of us had just this wave of exhaustion. Just like, I don't feel like traveling 3 hours for this tournament now. Like, we went to Jacksonville for one of these things. Like, we traveled.
Mhm.
Wow.
I mean, that was to hang out with the boys, right? That was to hang out with Paul.
Yeah.
Right,
It
right.
also happened to be at LQ,
Listen. We went for the LQ. We stayed to hang out. Right?
but for me, it was the other way around. But go off, King.
I don't know, man. Listen, Florida's a hellhole sometimes. Every time we go there, sometimes something bad happens, like a friend of ours' car getting towed.
Yeah, that's true. That's why we're taking one car.
It's like Florida.
It'll be a rental,
Really?
so if anything bad happens to it, no one's on the hook.
Yep.
I think it'd be cool to do intros where the players did a cool glam bot pose while a fun fact bio pops up next to them while they voice over an introduction. That would be cool. You know what?
It would just take a lot of time. It would take so much time. Like, you have to imagine, like, the setup time. It's 15 minutes for 64 people,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that's cutting it quick. Everybody gets it done on the first shot. You have to explain to all these dweebs, like, what's going on. It is very cool, but, like, you got 64 people that you have to get through, and you don't even know X of them that are going to be there, right?
Yeah, but
Like,
say
you
you're
have to go
waiting till the
get
end of
6
LCQs.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually
you
do the
have to
rest
get
of them?
extra people's things. I'm actually I'm excited to know what the world's players are going to be doing while we are all going crazy at LCQs. Do
Nothing.
you guys know? You have no idea?
Mm.
No idea.
There's just nothing to do.
Hey, Lenoco.
Crazy.
Hey, Guile. Is there anything that we're doing on that Friday? At
No,
all?
they told us straight up we have no obligations Friday.
God, so there's
We can-
nothing. All right.
Hey Zach, when
I'm
are
I'm
you
gonna be I'm going to be drinking in the cabana and shit talking people in the LCQ.
My plan is to engorge myself
Well-
on fast food nearby.
how far are we from Universal?
So far.
Not far.
So far.
Apparently, you're like almost within walking distance of Disney. It's like not far at all. It's like a mile, something. Yeah.
That's
That's
too
crazy.
far. If we're not in it, it's too far.
We're like a Disney hotel, anyways, right? So it'll be fine.
It's a Disney
There's probably a
Springs
shuttle.
hotel. Yeah.
We did
Yeah,
have
it's probably, there's probably a shuttle.
this is the same venue as last year. The maintenance side guy did come in with like Mickey Mouse ears. It was
Mhm.
off-putting, to say the least. No, we have to talk smack. That's how you do better.
No, I'm gonna be drunk. You're gonna get the most smack talking you've ever seen because I'm gonna hit the cabana at 11 a.m. when I wake up.
Oh, I'm rooming with you. This sounds awful.
Oh boy!
Hey, Josh, you got room in your room?
Yeah, we still do.
Ah, cool.
I think
No,
maybe.
I don't think
possibly.
you do. I'm pretty sure.
I think we actually solved it today. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure one of
no.
our chatters has taken the extra space in your room.
yeah, I believe so.
Oh no.
I think it's pending one other person, but yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh, I am gonna bring the Mass Effect board game that I got in like a month ago and have never opened up.
You better learn the rules before you bring it out.
That's a thing you don't do. I will learn the rules.
All right, Jacob, we're finally gonna go get all the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Oh man, let's go. We're finally gonna get those.
Oh no, Dan, you can't go to the LCQ? That sucks. Why not?
Dan, why not?
All right, Dan, I got nothing else I can do that day, so send me your announcer list. I'll pretend to be you if you can make it there for the Saturday. Lenoco, you heard none of this.
Funny. Very funny.
Do you need a proxy for the LCQ? I look like
Hire one
generic
player.
Go
people.
on. Speaking of LCQ and the event, we did get a ban list. It's
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be happening tomorrow, but US Games leaked it to us to prepare because
Yeah.
they also realize that the turnaround time is so unbelievable from nationals to worlds. They also know that 3 weeks is not okay.
It's so fast.
Do you guys want to go through the whole list? Or you just want to talk impressions while it's on the screen?
You know,
Impressions works, I think.
It's on the screen?
It's on the screen, yeah.
Hell yeah.
What the hell is Jacob
I watched
doing
the
the entire
stream.
time? It's like if we're not having stream up. I just have chat.
I like this
So-
comment from Andrew Holder. Tam has clearly never watched this podcast. He's trying to actually make a real show.
Tam thinks about time and probably things he wants to do tonight. We
just
are just doing
know-
whatever.
I just know that if I don't stay on track, I will zone out, and then somebody will talk to me, and I'll be like,
That's usually my role.
I gotta stay rocking.
Hold up,
I gotta
Paul.
stay
For real,
locked
this is the
in.
most on task it's ever been. Damn.
No, the game
yeah.
shows were pretty on task.
Yeah.
Those nights
fair.
were pretty okay.
That's because Jacob was having fun with those. One of his just normal talking points, he's out. He's done.
The ADHD is real bad sometimes, guys.
So anyway, the ban list. Jacob, did you watch Tim's video? Did you ever watch it?
I got.
There's an errata list, not a ban list.
Yeah.
There's hope.
I almost got through half of it before other shit started hitting the fan. I wouldn't talk about it.
Okay. So Tam, would you classify what we got as the bonfire ban list in Tim's words? Like, we got
The
5
Scorched
erratas, right?
Earth ban list.
No, that's what I wanted. I want
Yeah.
40 cards nuked from orbit.
I see. So still stuff on fire, but not quite as crazy.
Yeah.
The answer is no. I think that like this scooped out a lot of some problems, but it
Mhm.
certainly left a bit of a power vacuum, I think, on like what exists.
It's good.
If it was a bonfire, I think like the whole floor would have like something would have happened to a little bit of everybody, right?
Mhm.
But
Okay.
it like there's definitely some pretty outliers of like although Godzilla is not the undisputed champ and a true menace, there are pieces and play patterns inside of Godzilla that are just really fucking annoying. And then I think recuperation time not being unique and / or banned is a mistake going into this event. I just do. Recovery Girl obviously showcased it really well at this event, but I think that it truly put it on the map, and then other decks are just going to be like, oh, I could do that shit. I could do that too. And then we're going to get gain 4 -16 on every move, and it's going to be super lame. Followed by like, the deck that won the whole damn thing. Did this ban list touch Krista at all? How many knots flasks was Krista running?
0?
Was it just Disarming Glance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
That
just
got
Disarming
affected?
Glances. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
I mean,
Yeah, Emir also caught exactly no strays, and that
Zero.
deck is crazy.
it definitely
Pony caught no
felt
strays.
the most. It's gonna sound weird. This felt like the most conservative thing they could have done with this kind of like announcement.
Like, Pony actually got buffed from this because
the most
they
conservative
got rid of
thing
the
that could have done would be it's too close to Worlds, no ban.
No,
Yeah.
that's not
Um,
conservative. That is absolutely batshit insane. There is a difference.
I'm pretty happy with the ban list overall. I want more. I hope in March there's 10 more cards, 5 more cards, whatever.
I think I'm happy with the ban list. I am, but again, I think those power vacuums are still so severe that I don't know that I am nervous about the typhoon of like, again, we just like scooped out a bunch of water and the cascade that's gonna come back in and like go crazy. I am nervous about what comes out of this, right? Like it was already said once on here. I think if you are not prepared for Pony, because Pony was being shut out by things like Bert and Mimic, and like her only predator at the moment is truly Godzilla, and a recoup time deck that opens any
3
amount of
recoup.
like double recoup, a big enough stage to like defend themselves, because she doesn't like put major stats on stuff. But like Pony's just gonna kill. Pony's gonna play as little of this game as possible at Worlds, and it's gonna be crazy. She's just gonna go buck wild. And I am nervous about that environment for the 100 people in the LCQs. I'm nervous less about it for the main event.
I think
Yeah, I could see the LCQs being a lot of coin tosses. If people want to come in with just Godzilla, just Pony, just, hey man, I'm here to risk it all for this tournament. I might as well play the super aggro characters. You're not going to be playing Mimic anymore. Like, he's now too inconsistent. But Godzilla, maybe Rodans. I don't know how many people are going to be on that. Any of these Ymirs, like, they're the same list. She didn't get touched at all. Any of these 7 hand size aggros, that are just trying to blow you up as fast as possible. Are going to goop into wherever. like, oh, there's a hole there. I can fill that. I'm the best at this.
Yeah. I mean, I do think the format opened up a little bit. It's not as restricted, but Rodan feels maybe kind of playable, whereas I think Rodan, like, was basically throwing if he showed up to North America, and that's with Rodan. So it's something, but yeah,
it really depends on like we have a very, very small window after this calling to identify what we think the shape of the meta is going to be, so that I mean, truth be told, in our game, the meta is so wishy-washy, right? We have our meta game is not the classic meta game that other card games have, where you've got 70% of the field is what we expect, and then the pie chart is the 30 or whatever. We literally we have 50-50 of like 50% random garbage, and then garbage is the wrong word. Random bullshit.
No, have you seen the format? If you're not playing one of the big 7, your deck is unplayable trash.
My thing is those are the decks that are going to the love them to death. The all symbol Paul deck that is going to turn to you twice and make you have an 8-minute round as Ymir. I was playing one of the pie chart decks, and that happened to me at Nationals. I got turned 2 by Paul 2 times. My whole match was 8 minutes long.
You built too many fucking foundations, Tam.
He played too many attacks. It did not matter how many foundations I had. He without the ones per game.
That's actually the meta.
Yeah,
if you only built 3, he wouldn't have killed you.
That's how I'd be, Paul.
I'd be.
Play a 5-hander, only build 2. We can't kill you then.
But my point is if the point of in our game is you have to understand what the pie chart is going to be, so that you know if you're going to have some silver bullet matchups, what is just going to take you out at the knees, and we have so little time to identify what the boogeymen are that could silver bullet the deck you want to take, and then the rest of it is like, hey, you just got to get reps with your deck so that the other 50% of the pie chart doesn't just like randomly kneecap you out of nowhere when you lose against Mina Ashido 2 on the water symbol because the Deku kit got some really cool ideas. And
stop spilling the sauce. Stop spilling the
My
sauce.
sauce. Hold on.
What happened?
Stop it.
Hold on,
What
Tam.
happened?
You can't,
And the
you
answer-
can't just spill my secret sauce. Hold on.
Tam's been in the group chat for 4 days.
What are they doing in there? What else have they posted?
I think the most important thing right now, if you're going into this LCQ, be comfortable with whatever the hell you're playing. Like,
That's been the adage in our game for so long, right?
Sure, for sure. But no. But this is more important now than ever because we've just had an errata list that come out that shook the format up. No matter what anyone says, it definitely did. And there's a lot of people going, but maybe this is viable now that all this is gone. So now it's like, all right, cool. Someone's gonna come in with some, I don't know, Mecha Godzilla Kiryu list that they've been playing for the last 3 months and just fucking womp your ass because that's what they've been playing. They know all the outs.
Or
Whoever
it
that
could
was.
be a tri-symboled Divana Tendi
True.
deck, Titan deck that on a drunk whim I came up with last night. It could be that too, Jacob.
That's the whole
pretty
special, right?
comfortable- It's already playing manipulations. It's so sick.
I'm so excited for Remy to top the LCQ with Bui if she's coming.
Yo.
It's gonna be nuts.
I want her to come with Bui because that's so cool to me.
So I one of the questions I was going to ask is, Jacob and I had this conversation yesterday. What day did I hang out at the shop for an extra hour after everybody left?
Yesterday.
No, Saturday.
It was Sunday.
Yeah. It was Saturday. Jacob is right.
He did it both days, I guess.
I left early
But,
Sunday, so man.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So
Sunday, though.
true, Tam.
In my
So I was asking Jacob what his thoughts on what he was going to do, and I had insisted that I think people should be trying to play both sides of the game. I think you should be trying to interact on offense and defense. I know that like Tim's video has gone like kind of popular, talking about how blocking is not super relevant in the game right now for most decks. What are you guys' thoughts as we come into Worlds? Do you think that you should be playing a deck that plays both ways, or should you be still looking at the way it was at Nats, where you were playing hyper aggro or prison?
So I only got to see streams for Nats. I imagine that there is two piles of decks at the moment. There's your Chaos Determined Advance, whatever your character is, and Determined Advance, right? So you can't play, I'm going to reduce damage and not block. That one's just too big. Especially if Godzilla's coming back, you have to block Godzilla. Mimic isn't here, so you're not going to string out as much. We might be going back to a string format if people really want to be playing those, like Ymir to strings, so you got to be able to block a lot. But you're not going to be able to block those, so you have to DR those. She doesn't have Determined Advance. You get to DR those.
I don't know how we're DRing them.
I don't know either. We'll stop her from healing or something. I don't know. We'll blow up her board. One or the other. She can't flip. If I blow up your board, I've DR'd your entire turn. That's my plan.
That is just the Godzilla plan now, because they did severely nerf the other two decks that are consistent at doing that. But
Or
wrong.
We play Smiling Titan D build.
No, we play Karasu D
Don't leak this.
Karasu!
Karasu D build is where it's at.
Yeah.
Man, you two.
Have you ever
every
4x
goddamn
Decay
time.
Awakened.
Every time there's a new list of something, there's a new errata, there's a new ban, you guys instantly go up like.
Listen, all I'm saying is Karasu would have been sick into the Recovery Girl meta.
The last one would have done so much damage.
You just want to play Decay Awakening like 4 times in a game. That's all.
Yeah.
You want.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
No, I want Irwin's Final charge someone for actually their entire life total.
I've done that. It's really fun. It feels really good.
Like double it up with Karasu. You sack 10 foundations. It's a 10 mid for 25 catch.
But to answer Tam's question, I think you have to be able to be prepared for the Chaos piles with the Determined Advance if they have them, and then play a normal game. That's it. You can't just. I don't believe you get to sit back and just like, I'll eat everything if Godzilla becomes popular again, because those are for 9. Those are all for, that's 3 attacks and you're dead. You have to be able to block those. Everyone else, you can probably still play that like DR if you're on recuperation time, because that's not changed. That's not going anywhere. Hopefully, whatever. We're stuck with that. Outside of that, you have to be able to figure it out.
Why are we talking about death arms in our chat? How do I ban the term death arms?
I knew I picked right. I knew. My man. On the screen right now, we have 5 errated cards, and 4 of them say minus damage somehow, right? Recovery Girl, you can squint your eyes and look at it. Her main defensive game plan was things like recuperation time, building those in for free. And she also says form, gain 2 health, right? I think that your big bads said that damage reduction was the way to go. Being able to just tossing 4 Knots Flask into a deck said that you had significantly more health than was on average than what you were supposed to have. And so I think that the DR summer is fading. I don't know if it is necessarily fully gone. I do not know if it is fully gone, because I do think, I mean, there's a world where Ghidorah makes a comeback, right? There's a world where like a Ghidorah makes a comeback and looks at Pony and goes, man, all your moves are 2 damage because I sacked you and I opened double confronting challengers or whatever that card is, right? Like I opened 2 of those and you'll never kill me because I'm Ghidorah. I get my 1 block and I DR everything. What do you do versus Godzilla at that point? The answer is like you just gotta play a tight game. But like if you are not expecting the DR challenge because of this ban list, then you might be able to get away with it. But I do think that the amount of quality DR has gone down. And I think in the opposite direction, I just think that like life gain, like truly, I think recoup time is the #1 menace. And half that package is DR if you use Immortal, right? So sorry, recoup time is the minus damage and then gaining the health, which is like just more minus damage. So it's minus damage on past attacks.
Yeah. You can have this
that one
momentum.
back there didn't hit me as hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Good thoughts. I'm pretty sure I'm showing up to Worlds with something really stupid. So
I'm 9% locked in to what I want to play. I just gotta grind it out. I am excited to play this deck. I have played this deck a couple times, and now my main testing partner just won't play with me with the deck. And so I do. Yeah, we got 2 games in, and they were like, "No, thank you." So
well, it's a good thing that Team Final Round is always down to play games. As long as you ask for them, someone will jump on.
Let's play right now. Fuck it. Fuck this podcast. Let's just go play games.
you want to play right now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Just stream a test game that isn't your actual Worlds deck. You can keep the sauce.
Well, Tam streams its Worlds test decks anyway, right?
Yeah. 100%.
When we get to bring back the grind with Tam and Team Final Round, he's gonna be playing his decks, right?
Yeah.
I was also just thinking if I turned on TTS on this laptop, it might just explode.
Yeah, Tam already ruined my secret sauce of playing me in a 2-on-1 at Worlds, so I can play the 5 high 5 that lets me build a foundation in the middle of my turn. It was so good.
It's how you build in more breakdancings.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best card in the set.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, all these hits made the man himself, Jinwoo, better. Top tier. Sarcasm. Boy, I did not see the sarcasm tag until the very end.
Yeah.
I cooked up a Jinwoo deck. I want Sung Jinwoo to be a playable character.
I want him to start with his first ability. That's all I want. If they errated him in this errata update, like he starts at level 1, no other notes.
I want Season 2 Jinwoo. I just want to have a billion backups and have that be my game plan.
I don't know what any of these things are.
Buddies, friends. Today. Oh, okay.
Is it Xianghua? That's crazy. He's playing Xianghua at Worlds?
That's sick. I can't.
So
Worlds is
side events. Are you excited for side events? If let's pretend you get kicked out of the event, you go O2, you drop whatever.
Yeah.
Side event nationals were 3-3 to make day 2 of Worlds. So
okay.
You're
playing all day.
Not me. I got like 6 rounds first.
You got
I get to go through.
Yeah. You have content to make first, and then you can go do Worlds.
I love how Tam's just like, I'm so sick of this fucking ADHD shit. Where's the next subject right now?
If we get
I'm just
side events, I know they like Nats had side events after the World stuff Nats stuff was done for the day, right? So if we get a similar schedule that allows us to do it, I have no idea how many rounds we're going to do in day 1. I'm assuming 9, maybe. I don't
for
know.
Worlds?
How many?
6.
I don't know. 6? Okay, so if you go 3-3,
nah, it's
so
12 rounds. Round robin, baby.
I'll die.
I'll
just actually scoop.
If we're doing all of that in day 1, then who cares? We can probably get all that done. Start early, end at like 3, get to do some side events, right? We get to finally run back Team Final Round, winning teams again.
We have enough people for 2 whole ass teams now.
Ooh.
Maybe 3. We actually have enough people for 3 whole ass teams now. We are a super team, as they might say.
Do you guys plan on doing any Critical Role like you guys because you guys are getting boxes, right? You guys planning on drafting boxes or doing sealed stuff and fight like decks, or are you just gonna rip packs?
Oh, have you not heard? Have you not heard?
We have we have the best plan for a fight with David.
Okay, so unironically, this is official. David and I have handshaked on it.
Oh. I didn't know this.
We are sealed teams. We don't know how many players, but either 3 or 5 with our Worlds boxes for $300.
Whoa.
Hold up.
Whoa.
We're doing it's 3 players, 1 box, right?
Or 2 boxes, 5 players.
Whoa.
how many ever players we could field, they said they would match.
That's true. That's the actual limiting factor. Is we need players.
So, okay. All right, so we can make content out of this. Hold
Yeah.
on.
That's why we were talking to Chris about bringing a tripod and a camera so we could film it.
So on top of that, someone had something that like, if you're a creator and you're at Worlds, they might just hand you your creator box at Worlds. That would be crazy.
That would be
crazy.
so nice. Holy cow, that'd be so nice.
If that happens, two of our team members, or three of our team members are content creators. We could have that be part of the. Oh man, that'd be so cool! I need confirmation now. Shit.
Well, my idea at the very least is if we do one box, right? I'm getting a box.
Mm-hmm.
We could just do it out of my box.
Yeah.
That way we don't have to worry about who owns what cards and who opened what and all that stuff.
Yeah, like if someone opens a Chrome Rare or something, who actually owns it?
Yeah, I wonder who owns it.
It's Zach now.
It's currently.
Not for long.
It's currently
not once we get to Worlds. I have a trade in principle for that Chrome.
I'm actively trying to find this side event info, by the way.
I'm sure there's a retro event, which would be fun. Final round known retro players. Is there not one?
Retro teams?
No,
Am
just
I
retro.
crazy?
I don't know.
I have no clue.
I don't know.
I know that they were doing a special teams format where you're allowed to talk to your teammate.
Oh,
I don't
know
think
if
that's
that's retro or not.
It's just the new teams rules for 2025. I think it's standard teams, but you get your lifeline or whatever.
Oh, that's right. It was a lifeline. Yeah.
Can my lifeline be, hey, I need an attack from your hand right now? I would like that one. I'd like to phone a friend for an attack. I'll pay the check and everything.
Because while we were playing at Nationals, Justin was bungling a game as Recovery Girl. Because he played my Recovery Girl deck for teams. And he ended up in a draw, but he had lethal 3 different ways. And was taking game actions, and I was like, Justin, pause. And I turned around to Sean. I was like, is this the event where we get to give lifelines? Because I need to fix my partner's fucking gameplay right now, or we're not going to win this match. And
So
we didn't win the match. We tied, because he got a draw.
That's
Okay.
very funny.
So we have World Festival Teams event that is presumably standard, and a World's Festival Retro event.
Exciting.
Yeah.
And there's information about those. Like if you click on the links and you can sign up now,
Yeah.
you can
And you can
sign
show-
up right now.
Hey,
And
actually,
you can post them in chat.
It's almost
Well,
like
I don't want to sign up right now, because I might
Yeah, that's
win the
fucking
tournament.
Shit. Hold on, give me a second. I'll try this again.
Signing up for a side event now means you're conceding worlds, and that's not how I do it.
Listen, all I remember is Jacob did well at Nats last year because he was thinking about the cube. That was it.
That wasn't.
So
that
if you-
wasn't in Nets. That was at Rochester.
That was
Was that-
Rochester, yeah. At Nats, Jacob did well, but then he forgot how to read promos.
Oh, true.
Man,
True.
I hate this. I'm trying to put these like links in the chat, and it's just not working.
So if I just think about wanting to play Worlds Retro again, come back as the 2-year champ, then I'll just do well at World normally. It'll be fine.
I'm thinking about building Dejanet to bring with me.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I'm like debating doing a new thing or just playing Akuma or Scorpion because I'm
There
a
you
monster.
If you click the link in the not the description, in the chat, that's gonna link you to all of everything you need to know about the Worlds Festival, which has a link for teams, which is standard and retro. Presumably, there will be on-demand side events as well. Maybe.
Nah.
You'd have to imagine.
You'd have to imagine there has to be more than just an LCQ and 2 other events.
Well, they have what's the boss fight
Briarwoods?
thing called? Yeah, but what isn't there like an actual name for it?
No.
I assume, man, it would be crazy that they don't debut all the boss fights at this thing.
So
It'd be
that's the
crazy
cool
not
thing.
to.
We're
They're
all
going to
getting
have them.
there are at least 64 boxes being given out. So there will eventually be images of all the bosses, right?
Yeah, but they won't know that during the day, right? People won't know that until Worlds players get out. Probably.
When are we getting our boxes? Are we getting them Friday?
It'd be cool. Sure would be.
Because if we could do the money match Friday night, that would be very sick.
You'll be very drunk.
I'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
Oh man.
Can you
guys
play
will
from the
build my
cabana?
deck for me.
True.
Play at the cabana.
We did last year.
Yeah.
We played games at the cabana last year.
I don't remember that.
You were busy getting your ass kicked.
I don't believe you, but I have no memory, so you're probably right.
It was probably at
You-
the LCQ.
You were playing the LCQ while I was drunk at the cabana.
Oh, damn! You mean that
Because
one went away
media
from getting
was
the
like
LCQ?
4 p. Yeah, my media day was at fucking 4 p.m. I had nothing to do all day.
Mhm.
Cool. What's next? Do we have another topic? We covered everything, right? Tam is here. He kept us on track. We covered everything in a fucking hour.
Holy shit.
Ted's just like, yeah. I think I don't know.
What cool stuff happened at Nats? I don't know. I wasn't there. Tell chat.
I guess we haven't done the Nats recap. That was one thing I put on the thing.
Sure. It happened. I don't know, man.
No.
I had an hour and a half long video talking about my Nats experience, and it
And if you want to watch
culminates with truthfully, the event was fine, a 7 out of 10. It was an event that was so fine, I don't necessarily think that you missed out on anything, which is just like really sad, right? Which is where this whole like first year Nats, I think that people who weren't in the room missed out on something. Like I think you actively missed out on like the energy in the room that just wasn't there, and I don't know why it wasn't there because everything else was like pretty above board. There's like a singular complaint that people have about like the event, like en masse. It's just prize ticket stuff, but the rest of the event was handled really well. The venue was super nice. I liked the vendors being across the hall. I liked having a place to sit down and eat. The hotel fed us. Like all of these are like green flag, green check, green check, green check. Man, it was just so whatever. It sucks.
I think
It just sucks.
Brody one in chat kind of hit my thing is that the promos were just kind of meh. They weren't.
Listen,
They weren't
as cool as last year's promos also were.
Yeah.
They were also meh because they just weren't illegal afterwards.
Yeah, but they looked cool, and like those things are still selling. Like, it's crazy to think that these cards that we'll probably never see play again just exist, and they are like people still want them.
What's crazy is I'm still putting my Nats 2022 promos in decks because one of those bad boys is still legal.
True. Two of those.
Is it latent still?
Floating around my babies is still a very playable legal card
So
that is in my decks.
New trading method also still a legal card.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I haven't been playing Life in Mirror, so that one has it. I actually forgot that was a promo, so I've just been playing the base art.
But like there was a lack of variety of promos. Like we had the that one with Aaron staring at the mirror that I can't think of the name.
Pushing the limits.
Yeah, pushing the limits. And then we had the Rose Whiplash, which I think I have one right here.
That was it. That was it, unless you made top 32.
Yeah, but like if you're just casually going, you got access to 2. Like at least, like, oh man, I don't want to sit here and just complain and stuff, right? But like, I will say that last year's Nats, you could play in side events and get some of the top, like, not top placing things, but they had like a tier of promos depending on how you placed, and you had a chance of getting those if you did side event stuff, which was cool. This year it just
very cool.
This year just felt kind of lacking, I guess. Almost like Nats was an afterthought or something like that.
Pop quiz, Josh.
Yep.
Indiscriminate shock 13 million volts. I could buy 2 of them on TCG Player right now. How much? The Nats promo.
Last I saw of it, like, I looked at it before Honestly, it was like 25 or 30.
$21 for a rotated card.
Yep.
Right? $21 for a rotated card. The promos were dope.
Yeah.
Right, the promos were
Oh,
dope.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That just says that they were good. And we're not even talking about like there
How
are
good the card is. Yeah.
Jiro Coolin Tufts exist.
Mhm.
I guess those are winter warm-up cards, but like there's a singular tongue whip that $45.
Yeah, I think league interviews are
Okay.
probably still like the alternate art league interview is still like $15 maybe.
All right, here's the one that's actually going to make you like lose your mind. Quick
Oh no,
Creation.
becoming market watch again.
Quick Creation is a card that was a Nats promo. How much do you think
Was
that is
it?
selling for right now?
Yeah, it was the Momo one.
Okay.
$15.
$15? Boy howdy, you better fucking add $40 to that because it is $55.
Is it selling at that price though, or
$55.
listed?
Yes, it is selling at that. 55
That's
and 65.
crazy.
How much can I sell my back alleys for? Because I have a full playset of those.
Let's
Is that card
$4.
retro playable?
That card is retro playable. It is
Yeah.
not MHA Spotlight playable. Because
I guess
UVS
from
games are
back alley.
cowards and they won't just unban everything from UVS from Spotlight.
$4.
Listen,
If
this
it's an
errata,
MHA card,
this-
let it rock.
this ban errata list cards, they could be like, hey, for 2 weeks, for Worlds, we'll bring back alley. They could do it.
Bringing it back.
Let's not, because then you would also have to bring back Ready, Set, Go, Emir, and that feels like a war crime.
Yo, let's just do it. Hardened Jab is 15.
Yeah. The point is,
Yeah.
I think the promos were very lackluster for this event. And I think the promos for Worlds are better. Am I crazy?
Oh,
Oh, they're
No,
so
No,
much better.
they're not.
for
I
like hitting the top
Hard
brackets.
disagree.
The Knots Flask is
Hard
very good.
disagree.
The Knots
Hold
Flask,
on.
depending on how far you get up there, it's very good.
I
Wait
just
a
don't
minute.
remember what they
Okay.
are. Truthfully.
Is it like
I'm gonna
not
put them on the
fast?
stream.
Once
And
you get to the
Osui
top 16,
Cam,
it's very
you love
good.
it because there's an Osui 3 Chrome.
So it depends on what, like, I think they're better than Nationals prizes.
So my thing is,
Top 32 get a Park
The-
Titan Chrome, a Storm of Arrows promo, and a Ferocious Attacker promo. Top
so the
16.
Storm of Arrows, if I remember, is not unique art.
Hmm.
It is just the same art that's on the alt art.
Correct. But it says like
Yeah.
the placing at the top.
Yeah.
Sure.
But you get a
You
Chrome.
get like a singular ferocious attacker.
Mhm. Which is the, what is it? Reset it to speed or something like that.
Or is that the
No,
one?
it's if that ferocious attacker is if you've dealt damage draw a card.
Oh, I love that card. Yeah, never mind. That one has.
Loves to not know what it does.
Last time they just got character
Names
cards
are
for placements, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Like it was just like
It was like
however
the
well you
Endeavor,
did,
Dobby 3,
got-
Hawks,
yeah,
all
you
that
just got
stuff,
that one
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's 32. It's not an Osprey 3 chrome, it's an Osprey 4 chrome. So
Oh, Osprey 4.
Yuck.
Oh, yeah.
Ew,
And then-
yuck.
Yeah, your top 16 is Storm of Arrows and Ferocious Attacker with different art for the Ferocious Attacker, not for the Storm of Arrows.
Storm of Arrows.
It's the
Yeah,
same
I
art,
think-
but
Well, this-
slightly.
I think once you hit top 16, the world's prizes go way higher quality.
Mhm.
The entry promos and the top 32 are like fine. A Cart Titan Chrome is not nothing. It's still a Chrome. But
Boy, do I want those moths.
Boy, top 8, baby.
Hilarious that top 8 you get both Flask and Burt too. Just
Just to
Very
really
funny.
rub it in.
knife.
If Lenoko's still here, make sure those Knots Flask and Burt are updated to the correct
they
errata at this
I mean,
point.
those
I
things
know.
have
know
been
what?
printed for months.
I
Oh.
only need the one Knots Flask,
It's
so I
true.
think I'll be okay.
You'll need the one Burt too.
You know what really is funny? I just looked at the top format.
Mhm.
Does that have a shine to it? Looks like it's got a shine to it. Like it might
I
have a
can't
film or foil on it.
It might. I think the black mat with the gold writing is very hot. I really like that.
Yeah.
Is this not just a digital rendering of the thing? So like,
It absolutely is
Okay.
digital rendering of
who
everything.
knows?
It's a digital.
Just like
rendering.
Chun-Li is an 8-hander. Don't worry.
I'm trying to look and see what the entry price is. What are the entry prices for Worlds again? Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
You get like
Wait, entry prices for Worlds are sick.
of random shit.
Nah, you get the sick ass deck box.
All Might promo from Gen Con 5 years ago.
You get a sick ass deck box. I don't care. This deck box is hot.
This
Look
deck
at
box
it.
is sick.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say that
And
this is worse than Nationals.
I
It's not worse
wonder
than
if
Nationals. And if
I mean-
Worlds pricing was worse than Nationals, you have a huge problem, right?
Sorry, you were saying.
Sorry,
they,
Tam,
true.
go ahead.
Yeah. It makes me excited. So like, I think it would be sick to have like these 64 exclusive ones.
Mm-hmm.
How cool would it be to spend 14 million points or whatever, or however many points I spent on Sand Tigers, and like you just like get a alternate version of like this deck box on the store. I think there's so much cool shit that they could do with the redemption store that they're just like actively not doing, that I hope
Mhm.
that they do in the future, of just you can just get cool swag. Do you remember back, Jacob, pandemic time, where Jason was doing everything that he possibly could to keep this company from going under, and he was shilling T-shirts with the resource symbols on them?
T-shirts,
Right?
stickers.
He was like, "Hey
there's a
guys,
mouse pad.
I've got. Hey everybody, we have medical grade masks. If you're looking for some UVS, some Jasco Games face masks, by all means, if you want to put my big dumb logo and stop the spread,
Yeah.
wash your hands, wear the mask." I think it would be so sick to have some dope universes
Mhm.
gear that you could purchase, right? Why can't I get a hat? Why can't I get a T-shirt?
And you're paying for shipping now, so like they at least recoup some costs on it. Like, might as well
Yeah.
make the store better.
And like make it an egregious amount of points. Like make it a truly fucked up amount of points. I'm okay if it's 10,000 points for a T-shirt. Go play your locals, dweeb. Go play them.
10,000 is a lot of
50,000
locals.
$50,000 for last year's deck box.
You ready, Jacob? I'm getting free entertainment. Girl math. I'm getting free entertainment by going and playing in the event. I'm also getting packs at a reduced cost, and I'm getting a free T-shirt, which could be for anywhere from like $20 to $30 depending. Go play a fuck ton of locals to go get your free T-shirt. You're already making a killing.
Sure.
Damn, you know Tam has skinny band privilege because his T-shirt's only $30.
No comment. No comment.
I would officially like to retract my statement. I apologize. I apologize to anyone in the community who I have offended. I did not understand my privilege, but I do now. I do now. This reflects my personal beliefs and not the beliefs of the Game Shop.
Jacob and I
give me 1 second.
Jacob and I gotta go to DXL and buy their $50 shirts.
I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm cheap. I go to Amazon.
Oh, I go to DXL and buy their $50 shirts. I guess it's just me.
Dude,
It's just you, bud.
you have like a real job. I'm poor.
You own a game store?
I'm so poor. You have no idea. There's a reason I can't do this and play Tabletop Simulator.
Alright, I'm looking at the rewards real quick. I need someone else to tell me if there's 5 copies of Meaning of Manly on the UVS reward store right now.
What?
What?
Hold on, I'll post the picture in chat.
Hold on.
Okay, please.
Oh, are you saying there's only 5 left?
No, I'm saying there's 5 on the page.
Oh, I can't even. I shouldn't dox myself. That's stupid.
Whoa! Email. Email. Oh god!
Get him! He's not a public-facing person at all. Get him!
Get him. Rewards. There we go. What am I looking
Remember
for?
that time I posted my email in Tam's chat, and then Paul Butler was like, "Get Doc's nerd straight to my email."
Hold on. I'll log in on a different page.
Oh god, this is such a waste of time.
It really is, but it's funny.
It's
Have you never seen the show?
honestly.
we're wasting time
I
every
don't
week.
think he's ever seen the show.
I am so excited for the future Meaning of Manly deck that we build. It's gonna be
It's
something.
such a fucking meme.
If
Meaning of Manly
Grog already playing
Meaning
it,
of Manly Grog is gonna be the sickest deck anyone's ever played.
I forgot my password.
Is it? It rotates set 5,
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
right?
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get to cook for a bit.
All right.
I'm just waiting to see the rest of the Critical Role set. They're really teasing us with this shit.
All right. What's the actual chances that we have no more reveals until actually we get the sealed product?
Please God, if the, I straight up told all of them at Nats, hey, if you can't make the format fun, just make it Critical Role sealed. Make it blind. We're the best players in the world. We'll figure it out. Don't tell us what's in the set.
That
I don't know
sounds
passwords. Fuck.
stupid and dumb, and I hate that. And let me tell you why. I think not having reveals is a really big deal for getting non-UVS players to care about these Critical Role boxes. Right? Like there's 3 camps of people. You've got UVS players who are already indoctrinated, you've got Critical Role players who don't give a shit, and you've got card game players who are looking to capture, and you're just like totally alienating that third tier for you to have fun. I think it's I'll officially going on record. I don't like how they handled previews for Critical Role. I don't like how they did it. I think it is crazy how they did it. Be careful. This page might have your email. Be careful. Or your address or something. I'm very nervous about it.
Hold on. Shit.
No, just keep going. Who cares at this point? Yep.
And like, I think that there's no reason we haven't seen like ultra rares. I think if you wanted to make this happen, Zach, you shouldn't show off any rares or sorry, any commons or uncommons, but the entire rares and ultra rares, the cool scenes that you were known and loved, the things that make people want to like do the thing, like your build arounds, you should show those off. But I'm down for all that. But we've already went past that because for during national events, I got to show off a bunch of commons and uncommons that were like, hell yeah, this is a 4 high for 5 that draws a card, and it's so sick. Anywho,
Yeah. So there's 5 the meaning of manlies on the thing. There you go.
That's very neat.
Yep.
No, I know it's not practical. They do have 2 weeks between Worlds and when the set comes out to do previews, right?
Yeah, I'm more baffled we didn't get any previews today, right? We don't have anything. We don't know what the schedule is because we've already done all the characters. So unless there's more, go on.
Isn't the previews the alternate art characters? Isn't that what we're previewing right now?
Yeah, that is what we're getting. Yeah, we got
I
a couple over the weekend. Yeah,
I don't know how.
They
to
count, but
we've
they
seen
don't count, right?
We've seen like 13 of them now or more. We've seen almost all of them.
So many characters.
Because the Gamer or IGN or whoever posted 11, 2 got posted today, a couple got posted like over the weekend or something. They've been out. We've seen almost all of them. But like, I guess my thing is, unless you're gonna do the League of Villains, where they did the world premiere at Worlds Year 1, where you're just like having Pippa go around taking pictures of people's cards as they're opening them, and that's your preview season. We gotta get the fuck on with it.
yeah.
That
That was what I wanted to get to. We haven't really started doing reveals.
The thing is, like, the week after Worlds is pre-release, right?
No,
No.
2 weeks.
Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. I mean, damn, crazy.
Damn your money.
Damn. It's not that. It's that, like, my brain is, like, compounding all these weeks, and I'm just like, there's no time for anything. The fact that there's a week of breathing room between Worlds and pre-release is so cool.
It's crazy.
to
There's
me.
an LC this weekend.
Yeah, there's league or local championship. We pushed it back a week because holy shit, the week
Everyone
after
did.
Nationals.
We have like 3 that we could go to. I don't know. We don't know what the hell they're worth, but they're worth 2025 Worlds points, and we got 3 of them. So
I don't even know if I'm gonna play in any of them. To be fair,
I'm going to fucking all of them, baby.
I gotta work.
Where's our third one? I know of the 2. Is there one in
Is it
Columbia?
Columbia?
Okay.
Is it Columbia Saturday night?
Maybe.
If it's not, then we only have 2. But
Okay.
So here's the thing: when I looked last week, the Columbia's was last week.
Oh,
Whatever. If we only have two, we only have two. That's fine.
Hey, I know one
I'll
of you
win
guys
both of them.
I know one of you in our chat right now is from Colombia. When is
Colby,
the championship?
respond. Colby, respond. I'm going to dox you right now.
Hey,
Colby,
chat!
respond.
Did you play in a local championship list this previous weekend? Tell us about it in chat. I'm really curious to see how many of those actually fired. Because when I looked this morning, there were a lot of no players showed up to a lot of events that I looked at. Because I'm real curious about it.
The mat's cool.
Yeah.
You want to see
The mat is actually like worth playing for this time, which is very cool.
I'm very annoyed.
Hey,
Hold on.
the AOT mats have been great.
The
Disagree,
AOT mats
but
have been
okay.
great after the first run of mats. That first set
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
not
What?
that great.
The LC AOT
I also
mats
can't hear
are
you.
fantastic. The what is
The
it?
weapon, the wall within the walls play
Yeah.
mat was fine, I guess.
No.
So that one's really cool
God, I
because
hate
there's something
this.
in the background of it.
Yeah.
There's like more manga panels in the background of the within the walls mat. It's subtle.
You're not going to be able to see that play mat because of your
With your
fucking
green
filter.
screen. Yeah.
There we go.
You've done it.
Kind of.
This actually I think shows it off the best that it possibly could be. And I'm surprised they don't contract you out to
Yeah.
showcase more cool things like this. I mean, holy cow.
Woo! God.
Yeah, that's like
Colby,
allegedly.
that's you in chat.
off
Did y'all
awful.
have
Whoa.
LC
I love
this weekend?
the new Robotnik playmat. We got Sonic. That's sick.
Yeah.
Previews
this
right
is
here.
sick. There we go. You can kind of see it.
it
IDW Sonic coming to universes.
I'd be
Yo, we
so
got-
down.
We got TMNT. We're one step there.
Dude.
Like, no shit. I would be so down for IDW Sonic. I just started rereading that. Or trying to read it again. It's so sick.
Yeah.
The metal virus arc, kind of really funny how
Mm.
that started right before the pandemic.
Mm.
And it's like, damn, this is really 1-to-1 to real life for a little bit there. Anyway, what's happening? What's going on? Don't let me talk.
Apparently they don't have one this weekend. Or at least he doesn't think they have one this weekend.
Good. That makes my Saturday easier.
So I'm pretty sure I saw that their event happened last weekend on the
Yeah,
UGN.
this is the third time you've said that now. Thanks.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
That's okay. As long as you finish your thought after you've said this, we're down to hear it for the fourth time.
Yep.
There has to be more to it.
Anyway, so
You
I
can't
really
heard
keep
big
coming
at
back and it not being.
I
Go
did
ahead.
hear that the Columbia store had their event last weekend though.
Okay, continue.
So I don't think they can have it this weekend if they had it last weekend.
Okay.
All right.
But if no one showed up to it, did it really happen?
It'd be really funny if today was actually Groundhog Day. And not yesterday.
It's just a Groundhog Day of LCs.
Oh. Hold on. I'm just gonna y'all talk for a second. I'm gonna go look something up.
Oh, well.
No, I'm ready to end the podcast. Time to go to
Yeah,
bed.
it's 10:30. We did a good. Tam kept us on track. Thank you, Tam.
Thanks, buddy.
Welcome.
Oh, I did tell Chris Smith I would make up a card. Cabal's Ruin is going to be a 3-diff asset with Percy symbols, and it's going to be when you take damage from an unblocked attack, put charge counters on it, and then you can remove charge counters to do something.
Wait, why do we have charge
Or do you want to
counters?
Completely side tangent. What is Tam to the Fantastic Four?
Oh,
What is
God.
he in our final round analogy?
We got to figure that one out. I don't know.
You
I
can't
got an
figure
ass
it-
like Invisible Girl, so
Chris,
I don't-
Chris is already the Invisible Woman because he's not always there.
Mm, mm.
And Justin Birch is Spider-Man.
I'm
I'm
so,
Reed, obviously.
yeah, you have the beard for it.
My last name is Richards. I get claimed to Reed.
That is the
And
worst
more-
fucking reasoning.
And more importantly, the beard.
I'm apparently Ben Grimm.
Ben Grimm.
hmm
We can't say why for TOS reasons, but he is Ben Grimm.
Wait, what? What do you mean you can't say why for what? No. I'm gonna need some clarification now.
It's because of the money thing. What do you know about Ben Grimm?
Oh,
Apparently not
shit.
enough. Anywho, everybody,
Oh.
thank you all for having us on.
Yo, that's
It's,
messed up.
it's
Hey, yo!
I'm taking the hat off. That is crazy. Hold on. We gotta hold on. We're putting the team litmus sign back on.
All right.
Hold on.
Jacob, wrap
Hold
it
on
up.
a second.
Let's go.
Hold on.
Time to go.
Hold on.
Nope.
Hold on.
Nope.
All right. Zach's fucking muted.
Nope. Close it up. Wrap it up.
If
This is why we need the power.
if you are in South Carolina this weekend, February 9th, that's Sunday at 1 p.m., Find Around Game Shop is hosting our Season 4 local championship at 1 p.m. There's the info. You can see it right there. That's also the playmat. That's what I tried to hold up. We go live some Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern-ish over on Twitch. This might be on YouTube. It's small enough to be on YouTube. Zach, you're still muted. No one can hear you. Tam, thank you so much for joining us. Where could they find you?
Well, you can find me over on YouTube or twitch.tv/Tam Cardwell. Tam Cardwell pretty much in every spot that it can be.
Heck yeah. Thank you so much for coming on. Thanks for joining the team. Good to have you.
Thanks for having me, man.
bud.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. I'm for sure gonna have a jersey at Worlds, right? You're gonna get this as
It's
a
a jersey.
turnaround, nice and quick. It's gonna be like so fast. It's gonna be so dope.
That's gonna be the end of the podcast on the YouTubes. Bye.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.